Okay, we are live. Hope I'm able to, sorry, hope I am audible. Not I am able to hear you. So, yeah, it shows it's recording. Hi guys, my name is Sachin, and this is will be my first live session on YouTube. I am trying to create YouTube videos using maybe live streaming, and also I'll be uploading all the recordings as well. So I have been working about myself. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. I have been working with the IT industry for the past 7 years. I have been seeing on YouTube that a lot of creators are there, but they have zero experience on project building, uh, anything, and they are creating videos. And even if they are project videos, those projects are very simple, like a to-do app uh, or a recipe app. So those are very simple and not industry grade projects, not a very huge big projects from which people can learn. So I'm nowhere saying that I'm a great uh, uh, coder. I do have some little bit experience with coding using .NET as well as Python, but nowhere I'm really as good as a lot of developers out there. So what I thought, I'll create a YouTube channel where I go from knowing nothing about the programming language. Okay, so not nothing about programming, at least little bit about the programming language, and then becoming a pro. And I will show you how you will also be able to create projects, industry grade projects, even if you do not have a lot of understanding on development. Because so what happens in the industry is not a lot of people do not know, lot of people do not know how to code. I mean, as it's shown on YouTube or as shown on movies, in the movies. So people usually go and do Google search and then find answers and then try and understand the code what others have written and then copy and paste it. Sometimes they write code, some most of the times it's copy and paste. And most like maybe 70 to 80% of time it's maintenance. It's not code writing. So you try to understand others' code and try to do little bit tweaks when an error occurs. So that is where most of the things are in the industry. So okay, so hope so. Right now I'm working as a data engineer. I work with Snowflake, DBT, and Fivetran. Probably you have not even heard about these technologies, but that is fine because what we'll be doing is we'll be creating a big project. We'll be targeting to do a really big project. I don't know how much time it will take, but we'll be creating a very big project. I will be using Python. It's because it's very beginner friendly and it's beginner friendly like a person of my caliber. Because I myself do not have an understanding of Python a lot. I do have little bit understanding like creating of loops and uh, maybe variables, creating loops or if conditions and all, but not advanced like maybe how to create a class. I do not know. So and then like how to um, how to even call an API in Python. I do not know anything on that. So it will be a learning process for me as well, and hopefully it will be a learning process for you as well. What I know is how to create projects, maybe how to plan. So based on my industry experience, so I'll start with that, and hopefully this project series will also help you. Obviously, I have made this project series to help myself as well, but hopefully it also helps you as well. So let's get started. So the project we have, which I am thinking to make, is a CRM app, where so it can be a CRM app for anyone. Uh, you can replicate the logic for anyone. Um, Ideally, what I am doing is I'm creating a CRM app for real estate agents. So initially, we'll start with creating a basic CRM app where the real estate agents will be able to store person's name, maybe name, email, or some personal data of a person or a client, and then there will be an option to maybe uh, add it as a lead, then convert it into a paid customer. So all those things will be adding. Uh, and let's see what all we can add because I haven't even started looking into it. I just had this basic idea. Maybe a CRM app looks really great. I will also try to integrate some AI functionalities, like maybe once uh, once a real estate agent adds the properties in the app, properties with some functions and all. Sorry, properties with some data about the property and everything. And if a customer calls to the agent, the maybe our AI will pick up the call and it will start asking questions to the customer and then try to create an entry in our system itself. Uh, uh, so a system itself about that customer and store all this information. Maybe that will help the real estate agents to not hire additional resources in order to capture the lead. Hope it sounds exciting to a lot of you. At least it's exciting enough for me. Um, English is my second language, or maybe third language. So that's the reason I do not sound that excited, but yes, I'm pretty excited to do it. Also, yeah, one more thing. I will be creating this project, and all the code for the project, I will be putting it into GitHub, but it would be a private repository. I won't be sharing the code with you. If you, uh, I mean, you need to follow along with the video if you want to code the whole app, how I am coding. And we'll be going through all the process. Like we'll be creating maybe milestones, and then we'll be planning up how what are tasks will be doing, and then um, uh, yeah, I'll be recording each session here, obviously. And I am not very good with UI. I have never worked with UI technologies. But so what we'll do is like we'll use the UI later on in the uh, project phase. So initially we'll start with the backend, creating of all the backend, and then once it's done, then we'll go ahead and create the UI to map with the backend. So let's get started. Uh, CRM app, real estate. Okay, so let's think about what all things we want to do in the app. So we'll have um, customers. Uh, okay, uh, first let's um, who all will be interacting with the system. Let's see. So there would be an admin who is like a real estate agent. Then there would be uh, what you say, um, maybe the maybe that real estate agent has hired some people as well, right? Who would be creating all this entering of information for the admin, right? Like what we have with the clinics. Doctor has, and there will be some receptionist and all who would be entering people's information, right? So similar to that, we'll be having. So let's uh, name them as users who would be using the system. Obviously, admin will also be using the system, but users will also be able to, with some maybe role-based access with roles-based access control. So this will be difficult to do. So let's add it, and then okay, what all things we think users will have, admins will be there. Hmm, okay, we'll since it will be a SaaS offering, so what we'll do is we'll also create um yeah, let's create it as a SaaS so that we also will be able to track um I mean how many users are there and how users are using one particular feature, how many. So that will help us in analyzing our own SaaS platform and improving as well. Right? So maybe uh, SaaS, what were I was sorry, SaaS user. Okay, okay. So these three, okay. Uh, we'll keep this at the end, but majorly first we'll be focusing on creating at least for one agent and individual software which can be run on individual machines. Like that we'll be planning. So admin and users will be using. So admin will be admin or their real estate agents will be interacting with the customers to get their data, right? So maybe data like uh, email, then their phone number, then customers image, customer's photo, then maybe a call recording. Uh, when the agent speaks with the customer, we can record it and store it in our database. So I'm making it complex because we want to learn here how to store an email, how to store an audio file, right? And so all these things we'll be doing. Then so w- let me put one two above here, and you can also uh, tell me what are things maybe we can add it over here. I'll add it. Let me see if anyone is there. I am doubting. I don't think so. Anyone uh, even listening to this video at the current time, but just think there is a box. That's yes. Okay. I don't think so. Anyone has even joined. Let me close. Okay. So there was an option to see, maybe chat. Okay. If you are here, okay, no one is live chat, so no one has even joined. But yeah, hopefully, uh, some people will join on or check out these videos at a later point of time. Okay, so where were we? Customers, email, phone number, photo, or call recording will be storing, or details about the customers will be storing. Then, um, okay, uh, so we'll be also storing the details about users, right? Maybe users login information and then users role, because there would be different kind of users. Maybe agent will be hiring another agent, and then And there would be some people who might come to the agent's office. So there would be receptionists, um, right? So different kind of users will be there. So we'll be having roles, like maybe admin role, then a receptionist role. So, and based on that, we'll be limiting the access, or we'll allow the admin to limit the access, like what all screen an agent will be able to see, what all screen receptionist will be able to see. So those all things will be adding, and then uh, okay, users role. Okay. Okay, and that is the only thing right now. We'll be creating the application. Initially, we don't know what exactly we want. Um, as and when we start looking into or researching, we'll be figuring out what we'll be creating or how we'll be creating it. So let's see. I will also be checking. I mean, while recording this, I'll also be checking on some maybe existing CRM software to take inspiration from. So let's hope we'll be able to create some good um, what is it, an app, and hope will be so the end goal would be like we'll be also uh, we'll be creating the app, and I'll be also be launching the app at the end, and let's see how many users we get, paid users maybe, or SaaS applications. So we'll also learn how to maybe market the app and all. I do not know anything about it, but let's see. That is the end goal. Um, okay. Okay. So these all are the users. Uh, I wanted to see if the stream is working fine or not. Let me check it in my mobile. If stream is working properly or not. We have used one viewer is there. I think it's me who is since I'm watching, I am able to see one watching. Let me see if chat also works here. Hi, this is test chat. One viewer is there. I think it's okay. Since I'm watching, I am able to see one watching. Let me see. Chat also works here. Alright. Okay, so it's working. I am able to see my own chat here. So hopefully, when someone comes, it will be uh, better because I'll be able to chat with them, and at least I won't feel lonely here. So okay, so this is what we'll be creating initially. Okay. Um, so how we'll be creating? Let's plan it out. First, we'll be creating the database. The I don't know which database I'll be using yet, so choosing the right database also. Uh, the right database. Then once database is done, then we'll be creating backend uh, to connect to the database. And okay, so um, everything like ER diagram, everything will be done. Just give me 1 second. Let me pause the video for 1 second. Okay, there is no option to pause the video. So live stream. So the software is also, I'm not sure how to use it. Okay, so let's Let's start. So maybe I'll create a new sheet, and these are maybe tasks we'll be doing. Uh, so number one is setting up the system because we'll be needing we need to install Python, then the database. I'm thinking mostly of Postgres, but let's see if we have to install any, we can install any other um, database. Maybe do we need NoSQL database like Mongo, or should we go for SQL only? If it's SQL database, then we'll go with Postgres since it's a open source database and very popular, and it scales as well. Is what I have heard. So, but I have never used it. So, but yeah, let's try uh, doing that. Then setting up the system. So we'll be working with VS Code, then installation of Python, then installation of Postgres. I think Postgres. This is to be decided. Uh, then what all things you need? Um, I don't think so. You need any other thing? VS Code, Python, Postgres. Mm, yes, I think that's it, right? So yeah, GitHub, connecting to GitHub repo, and yeah, these are the tasks, right? So what I'll do, so when we do not have a tracker like we usually use Jira, right, on in corporates, but we do not have it here. So what we'll do is we'll do everything on this Excel sheet. Maybe what we'll doing is uh, maybe project name is CRM real estate sorry, real estate CRM web application. We can convert it later to a mobile application as well because everything will be creating like a API. Then project name is done. Then milestone. So we'll be having milestones like maybe setting up the system is one of the milestone, right? And then task. Okay. So task will be under the milestone. So tasks. So could you have maybe even under setting up the milestone, what is the task is installing VS Code, then installing Python, installing Postgres, uh, installing Git, GitHub, then connecting to connecting the application to GitHub repo, and then I think that's it, right? So hope in setting up we only have this. So there is for UI as well. We have to install maybe React or something like that. I don't know how do we do that because I have never used React. I have never for it used JavaScript, but we'll see that on a later stage. So we'll add that on a later stage. Uh, but right now, this is what I am having. Okay, T2. 22 and we select 3, 3, 4, 2. Like this, I should have 3, 40. Great. And then this milestone, uh, maybe start date, end date of the milestone, and then status, whether it's in progress or completed. Um, okay, yeah. And maybe comments. Hmm? In status, we'll be having blocker or something like that. Okay. Obviously, we'll also use AI wherever possible, like ChatGPT or something, but we'll understand what it has written. So mostly we'll try to write it down on our own, but we'll also, to speed things up, we'll also use the AI. Okay, great. Hopefully it looks good. I will know all this. Um, Let me select this. Let me delete all these things here. And okay, I'll keep this uh, tracking sheet. Okay, and this will go to the this will go to here. I'll merge all this. Then I'll merge all these as well. Task. Okay. Uh, so let's start. Um, so for your information, I have already installed VS Code, Python, and GitHub is already there. So what we'll do is we'll install Python and we'll connect to the GitHub repo today. Sorry, Python is also installed. So maybe we'll try connecting to GitHub repo. Okay. Okay, let's do it tomorrow because it's already maybe half an hour. I'd only try to limit this video to half an hour per day because I have office work as well. So yeah. Okay. Thank you everyone for maybe joining in. So there is no one. So but yeah, I'll thank to myself. Thanks Sachin for joining. Okay. See you tomorrow. Bye. Thanks.